Yo, how are we doing, people? Welcome back to another video. And personally, I think this video, you're actually going to be watching this after the wipe has happened. I'm recording this voiceover on the 26th. I actually think the wipe's going to be 27th, and then the video is actually going to get posted up on the 28th. So by the time you guys are watching this video, I personally think wipe's going to have happened. And what a video to post, the 545 meta. Early wipe, this bullet is everywhere. Obviously, when you're killing the like Rashala and his guards, and obviously a lot of the players are going to be using this bullet because it's one of the most easily accessible rounds in the game. So personally, I feel like it's a good video to post. But straight off the rip, guys, I've cut out the early section for me running straight from spawn. We've jumped into the Sparja store, and this guy starts shooting me in the back, and I pick up a fairly simple kill on him. Nothing too crazy there. I'm running a 3-man in this particular raid. You obviously aren't going to really hear too many of the comms, but straight away we turn around this corner and we spot a scav dead on the floor. So little bit of advice, guys, if you're fairly new to the game and maybe you're starting your wipe now and this is the first time you've ever played Tarkov, pay attention to your surroundings. There was a scav dead there. Next minute I get shot at. So there's clearly a PMC in the area because things have already been killed. They're already dead. So I try and pinpoint exactly where this PMC is. I throw a grenade over the top in his general direction. Try and work out exactly. Maybe I can get some movement. Maybe I see him move or get some audio cues. And it turns out he was actually laying with a sniper up on top of this, what I call Asda truck. The green and white trucks, I call them Asda trucks, similar to the Asda supermarket here in the UK. So that's my call out for these. And I would say, if you are starting your wipe, I would really advise playing solo, not in a squad or anything like that. That may sound a little bit scary, a little bit crazy, but honestly, playing solo, learn the maps yourself. Learn your way around, get comfortable instead of relying on other people. Plus, you don't feel the need to keep up with your squad or things like that. Yeah, and maybe their audio cues will get you killed at random times and yours will get theirs killed. Like, I just think playing solo, learn the maps, have it open on a separate tab or something, like a map and whatnot. Learn your way around, because there is nothing worse than going in, getting a quest item, getting a quest done, and then not knowing how to actually get out of the map. So, if you guys do actually want some more sort of overall tips and general tips and tricks early on in the wipe, things that you can do to help improve at the game, leave some comments down below. Let me know. That'd be fantastic. Obviously, like, comment, sub to the channel, turn notifications on as well. That would be amazing. Much appreciated. Come check out the Twitch live stream at twitch.tv/IMinimann, 10 AM until 5 PM UK time. That would also be great. Getting back into this raid, you will see that we have progressed down towards the sort of rusty key archway sort of area of the map. I've spotted 2 dead juicy boy PMCs, which makes me know there are PMCs in the area. I glance towards this way, and I get kind of lucky there that this PMC just comes running down towards me. But immediately you'll see how I actually react to this. So I did the slow walk to maybe pick up some audio cues, and I keep doing the slow walk. And then you'll see here as I go up these stairs, I right hand lean, as well as right hand peeking, and there is his other teammate crouched there. That is a high loot spawn. There is a little box next to that dead scav that can have bitcoins and all sorts of items in there. So that is quite a common area for PMCs to be, and we pick up a secondary kill just there. So far in this raid, we've actually now killed 3, maybe 4 PMCs, I believe it was. I think that's 4 actually in this raid. But our teammate, one of the 3, has actually been killed, and we were unsure of exactly where he'd been killed from. So he was laying on top of one of the cars out in the street that I was jumping across a moment ago. So we were unsure of whether the team that was shooting at him were through the archway or further up the street from the direction we initially came. So myself and my teammate Prones decided to do a full loop, full sweep. I didn't actually include the entire thing in the video because you'll probably get quite bored of me just rambling on about that. But you'll have seen that I've just scoped in. That's actually my teammate's dead body on the floor. And as I'm progressing down this street, I get shot at through the arch. And I actually saw the muzzle flash of his weapon through that archway. It may be difficult to see on the video because obviously it's recorded at different quality of what my monitor is. And then there is a little bit of miscommunication. This is why playing in squads can sometimes be hard. I stood in this corner shouting at my teammate, "Is this you in the building? You in the building? You in the building?" And he didn't reply. And obviously I'm quite lucky. This guy's AFK. But if that was a player that was actually there, he could have killed me because I was scared to shoot because I didn't want to pick up a team kill. Whereas obviously if you're playing solo, you don't need to worry about those things. So we pick up the kill, nice and easy, and then we decide, right, let's just run in the direction that we think these 2 guys are. We've slightly flanked to the right. You'll have seen the archway over on the left-hand side there. That's where they shot me through. So I'm trying to think, if I move more to the right, it's unlikely that they're going to be able to get an angle from where we think they are, which is now in this shop. Streets isn't a map I've played all that much of. I've started playing a little bit more in general, but still trying to work out what buildings have like sort of upstairs, downstairs, different little rooms and cubby holes that people could be sitting in. So we're slowly progressing towards it. And obviously progressing from this angle, these are all left swings. And as I've spoken about in every video, right swings are important. So you'll see as I progress in here, I'm going forward, and this guy takes some shots at me from the right side that's actually kind of covered up by the barrel of my gun to begin with. So he takes some shots, I fire some shots back. He missed. I'm not sure if I missed or whether I managed to clip him. But straight away, I reposition. And instead of entering the store from that front bit again, I've then jumped through a side window. So I've now got a different angle on this guy. I saw the barrel of his gun, and I'm thinking, right, I don't understand this store. I've not been in here before. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 players. But we were fairly certain we'd been shot at by an Ash 12, and this guy then just used a HK. So whether they were different teams, whether they're the same team, I then throw a grenade, get this guy to move, and he's still aiming towards the door, and that's why repositioning is so important in your gunfight. I've moved around to the left side. He's still aiming towards the door, and I can just kill him without him having any idea where I actually am. So always try and reposition in your fights as best you can. Map knowledge is crazy, crazy important in Escape from Tarkov. The more you play, the better you will get. I cannot make it any easier than that, honestly. Like, people will say, oh, how do you know that? How do you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Just play the game, die, don't get angry, learn from it. Understand, okay, he picked me off from that particular angle. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And you'll see here, as I'm throwing the nades up, because we've now worked out his teammate is upstairs, Prones progresses up the stairs and gets killed by him on that swing. And that's where the sort of not having the map knowledge and the understanding of the map can obviously get you killed. I continue this fight. I get a little bit lucky here with a left swing. This fight actually went on for a very long time, and there wasn't really too much that I could talk about it. I was getting shot in the back by a player scav whilst I was trying to fight. And on a map like Streets, player scavs are crazy. There's so many because the loot is mental. This player scav goes diving onto those 2 bodies that I ADS'd at earlier. I pick up the kill, and now I need to try and sort myself out because he's actually put quite a few bullets into my back. And most of the player scavs you end up running into on this map, they have good guns and good armor because they've more than likely found a dead PMC somewhere. So it's just constant action, which is why I enjoy Streets so much. As annoying as it can be dying to player scavs at times, it does create some fun and some action. So I end up putting some more nades up through this top window, just trying to make this guy actually push down and push me. I'm not sure if he can rotate down another way. And by the looks of it, he had like some blacked out legs. Maybe he was in a bad way, didn't have painkillers, and I managed to pick up the kill on him. So we've now snapped straight to the end screen. And you may be a bit confused, as me in the game there, I'm actually looking a little bit confused looking up at my top monitor. And for some reason, my PC was having a couple of issues a few weeks ago. And every time I extracted from Streets, it was stuttering, it was lagging, it kept disconnecting my OBS. So yeah, you're kind of looking at a black screen right now. But we did manage to extract 7 PMC kills just by kind of understanding the map and where to move to, and using my overall Tarkov knowledge against other people, even though I don't fully understand that specific map as of yet. But I'm learning. We're getting there. There's a couple of bits and tricks and tips in there that I've told you. Obviously, playing solo is one of the most important things that you can do early on. Having maps open on second monitors or phones or tablets and things will really, really help you out to understand the maps and the extracts. And if you've enjoyed the video, guys, again, like, comment, sub, turn those notifications on. That'd be fantastic. And come check me out live at twitch.tv/IMinimann, 10 AM until 5 PM UK time. Peace.